welcome back to the Shayne and I Show. My name is Shayne.
I'm Max. Oh, yeah. Clipboards, clip paper.
Clipboards, clip paper?
Yeah,
Is that what you got this time?
that's what I got this time.
Nothing clever? Nothing like, my name's Max and we're in my spare bedroom.
I just gave you a fact. Indisputable, by the way. Clipboards, clip paper.
Yeah. But you didn't say anything clever.
I
Like, my name's Max and we're in a spare bedroom.
yeah, well, we are. Yeah. I got a little frog in my throat.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
Yeah, my name's Max, and my walls are painted.
There we go.
Yeah,
That's the best I'm going to get, huh?
that is the best you're gonna get.
All right. Welcome back to the Shayne and I Show, the podcast about nothing.
That makes you think of something.
And yeah, as always, we are sponsored by Mind Grinder Coffee.
Mind Grinder Coffee, www.mindgrindercoffee.com.
$15, man.
Yeah.
Plus,
get you a pound.
get you a pound, 2 pounds. You get free shipping.
Yep.
All that good stuff.
Highly recommend it.
Buy some, man. Buy some,
It's good coffee. Just buy some and drink it in the morning, and you'll be caffeinated.
and you'll have a good day.
Yeah.
And if not, well, that's on you.
That's on you. It's not the coffee's fault.
It's not the coffee's fault.
Yeah.
Coffee will put you in a good mood. It's how you react to life when you walk out the door.
That's right.
So if you walk out the door and you kick the dog,
Then
you're
fuck
already
you.
setting yourself up for a bad day.
Here, you walk out the door, you kick the dog, fuck you.
Yeah.
If you walk out the door and then some child runs up to you and karate punches you right in the dick, then I get it. The day starts out bad. That's the bad start to the day.
If you have coffee, you walk out the door and a bird shits on your head.
That's rough. You got to go back in, fucking take a shower,
Yeah.
or just live the day with a bird
Shit in your
turd
hair.
in your scalp.
Yeah. Then that's a setup for a bad day.
That is. I had to do that once in high school.
Yeah, a bird shit on your head?
Right at like dead center, and it was a huge sloppy bird shit. It landed and it splattered, and then some of it got on my face.
That's horrible.
Yeah, it was really dreadful. And I was like out, and I couldn't wash it out for hours.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Did you have a hat handy?
Did I have a hat handy?
Yeah, if you have a hat handy, you could just throw a hat on your head and
No, because that's just
none
gonna
the wiser.
That's just, yeah, well, it's not about that. That's gonna trap the bird shit in. Like, maybe if I don't wear a hat, at least some of it'll fall out. I don't know. Anyway, I had bird shit in my
All day. Did people make fun of you?
It wasn't all day, and no, nobody made fun. People didn't notice because I was able to
Did you have gray hair back in high school?
I had one gray hair when I was 17. That was when I found my first gray.
Right. So the bird shit just made it look like you had more gray hair?
No, what it did was it kind of seeped. I had really thick hair,
Right.
and it kind of seeped down to my scalp, and I did like almost a comb over kind of thing, so nobody could tell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So if you walk out of your house and that happens to you, that's
that's
was
bad,
that a shitty day?
yeah, but shitty, get it?
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah, that was a bad day, huh?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun that day, but the bird turd really took the luster off.
Yeah.
Me. Yeah.
So again, it's not the coffee's fault.
Not the coffee's fault.
No.
That's the moral of the story. It's not the coffee's fault.
It's not the coffee's fault.
So go to www.
Oh, we're still the advertising part.
Yeah. mindgrindercoffee.com. Wait, www.mindgrindercoffee.com and get yourself some.
Yeah. Yeah. And it'll warm you up. You could even drink it iced.
You could.
You could. I know psychopath people that drink their coffee iced in the middle of winter in the snow, like when it's freezing out.
That's where I only drink my coffee iced when it's really hot outside and I need coffee, but I could not possibly have a hot coffee.
Yeah, it's weird to me.
Yeah.
Just like people that don't drink coffee are weird to me.
Like some people don't like the taste.
I know. But we digress.
We do digress.
So yeah, man. Let's see what else. Speaking of being on the topic of poop.
All right, yeah, let's do it.
I have discovered I am lactose intolerant.
You've discovered this.
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
I've been using some non-fat Greek yogurt in some of my foods recently, just to add a little bit of protein.
Yeah.
And for a while it wasn't doing anything to me. Like it was fine.
Yeah.
Like it's been all right. until like the last couple days I've done it,
Mm-hmm.
especially yesterday.
Yeah.
Bro, bro,
Bro.
like I legit shit my pants yesterday. I'm a grown ass man.
Yeah.
And I wasn't like out and about or anything. I was at home.
Was it a shart?
Yes.
Yeah. It happens to the best of us
Yeah.
when we're lactose intolerant.
Yeah. And my stomach's been upset for the last couple of days. And there was two things that were going that I could have figured out that was going on. I had a slight cold the last 3 or 4 days, but before that, my stomach wasn't upset. I didn't have the runs or anything like that.
A cold can fuck up your stomach.
Yeah, but it hadn't been.
It's not going to make you shit yourself.
Yeah, and I was like yesterday. I was shitting like the runs, bro.
Yeah,
Straight liquid.
yeah. That is. I don't think that's lactose intolerance as much as maybe like food poisoning or something.
It could have been. It could have been the fact that maybe. Well, I looked at the data of the yogurt I was using, and it was good until July 12th.
Yeah, but I'm assuming you had some kind of meat.
Yeah,
Maybe something with the meat.
maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the chicken that I used. Could have been.
Could have been.
I don't know. All I know is that I didn't eat any yogurt yesterday, and after yesterday, and I felt better today. So
Yeah, that could be food poisoning. I'm not saying you aren't lactose intolerant. I'm just saying that particular thing could have been food poisoning.
could have been.
Yeah,
Whatever. I'm feeling better now. So
that's the main thing.
that's what matters.
Yeah,
But yeah, it was just weird.
yeah.
And it was just weird. Like I'd gotten this cold. Like I thought I had allergies.
Mm-hmm.
And like it was a combination of allergies. Like once a year, my allergies get super bad.
Yeah.
And I thought it was around this time of year. Turns out, no, I got a cold.
You got a
A
cold,
regular, not COVID, just a regular ass cold.
Regular ass cold. Yeah.
Regular ass common cold.
Yeah, they're going around again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Regular common cold.
Yeah.
And it was all right. I mean, I didn't have a fever or nothing. Like it wasn't bad enough to where I had to like, stay home or whatever. It was just an annoyance, really.
Right.
You can still kind of hear it in my voice.
Yeah. But no, I think people, our listeners probably have had a cold before. They know what it's like.
Yeah. It was just annoying more than anything. And the runs part of it was pretty annoying too.
Yeah.
So I'm glad it's over.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what I was going to lead in with, I think.
Yeah, me too. If you came to my house in the depths of a cold, I'd say, no, fuck you, leave.
Yeah.
Because I don't need that shit in my life.
Yeah. That's kind of where I was at.
Yeah.
I was just like, you know what? I didn't even think it was a cold, to be honest. I just thought it was allergies. So
Okay.
It wasn't until a couple of days ago when my roommate caught it.
Yeah.
I mean, he was like, fuck you.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I guess it was a cold.
Yeah. You got the same allergies you had last week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it was a cold.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, man.
Yeah.
At least it's not COVID.
At least it's not COVID. Yeah. All right. Well, so far, this has been an exciting episode.
Riveting.
Yeah.
Riveting. We're getting to something riveting. I promise you guys that.
Yeah. So, well, we tell you right up front, there's a podcast about nothing.
Yeah.
That makes you think of something.
Yeah.
And we've really been deep in the nothing so far.
Because we've been also getting pretty deep in some other stuff that we don't need to be getting involved in anymore, I feel like. So I feel like it's better to talk about nothing and stuff. Nothing and stuff.
Nothing and stuff.
Talk about nothing and stuff than getting deep and getting into topics that we don't need to be getting involved in.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like keep it like a Seinfeld episode.
Yeah.
Man.
Like don't get me started on that movie, Johny Mnemonic. I do not need to be getting involved in that.
Dude, that was horrible.
I'm not sure I ever saw it. If
really?
I'm being honest, it just seemed like a random thing to say.
Dude, I remember when that movie came out and Keanu was like,
that's
people
right.
still, people still couldn't get over Keanu being Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Yeah.
Like he was trying, dude. God bless him, he was trying.
Mm-hmm.
But people still couldn't get over him being,
Ted.
Yeah. Esquire. Yeah, the third.
Yeah, the third.
Yeah. Oh no, Ted Theodore Logan. That's right. It was Bill S. Preston. And Ted Theodore Logan. Yeah, people couldn't get over Keanu being Theodore Logan. Right?
Esquire.
And he was trying, dude. He did Johnny Mnemonic. Yeah, Johnny Mnemonic.
He did Point Break, which was great.
Yeah, Point Break was good, but I think that was That was after 2. That was after Bill and like people were kind of starting to accept him as an action guy.
All right, yeah.
But like Johnny, why can't I say it?
Johnny Mnemonic.
Yeah, it came out first,
Okay.
and it had a good cast. It had Denzel in it, I think.
All right, cool.
But people were just not buying it.
No, no.
Like he did Speed, the first Speed movie, like right after Bill and Ted.
Was that him?
Yeah,
in Speed?
the first one on the bus.
Yeah, with Sandra Bullock.
Yeah,
He was the.
yeah.
Huh. All right.
And people were not buying him being an action star, like at all.
Speed was a pretty good movie.
Yeah. And I remember clearly, like people were not buying this dude being an action star, and he was actually not bad.
No, I think when people first started like really taking him seriously was because Ted was like a fucking like a recognizable everybody.
Yeah, and it was
character.
like an iconic role.
Yeah, iconic, exactly. And then it wasn't until he played Neo in The Matrix,
Yeah.
which is an even more iconic role.
Yeah.
People started forgetting about Ted.
Yeah, but God bless that dude for keeping on trying, and people finally accepted him for not like who he is and like being a nice guy, and he didn't go out and try to like drag anybody down.
And now he's John Wick.
And now he's John Wick.
And he has like 12 lines per movie.
I mean, would you rather hear him talk more or watch him fight? I'd rather watch him fight. Yeah.
John Wick is so fucking cool.
Yeah.
I love those movies.
Yeah.
It's just pointless, gratuitous violence.
Yeah. And that's all it is. It's like Fast Five movies. It's like, I got a friend of mine who's currently in the process of watching all the Fast Five movies.
Fast and Furious
movies. So, because he's going to go watch 10. Like for in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I think I need to get caught up.
All right. Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, it's like Rocky. It's like every Rocky movie. You know what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't need to get, he's like, but there's a bunch of cameos in 10, I heard. And there's a bunch of stuff, subplots going on in 10. And,
subplots, man.
And I'm like, dude, it's a car movie. Like, you know what's going to happen.
They're not car movies anymore. It was a car movie.
Right.
And now it's, because I saw 1 and 2.
Right.
And those were car movies.
Yeah.
But now it's fucking Vin Diesel and Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah.
And that British guy fucking just action movie shit.
Yeah. But Dwayne wasn't even in 9 or 8.
I don't know. I don't know what he was in. I just know
there's been 10 of them.
I know. Yeah. And I know that Dwayne Johnson has been in some.
And people don't get sick. People have not gotten sick of them. Like it's like one of the number 1 movies in the country right now. Fast 10.
Yeah, it's a fucking successful franchise.
And it's like, come on.
I'm more of a Marvel guy, but hey, if you dig it,
yeah, I've been more of a Marvel guy too. But I've been really disappointed recently of the Marvel stuff going on Disney Plus, and Disney Plus as a whole has been really disappointing.
I get that. I've been a little more upbeat about it.
Right.
I think I've been a little more open-minded about like what they're trying to do.
Like Secret Invasion, I'm not going to even watch it.
Really?
It's got horrible reviews.
I've been looking forward to Secret Invasion since they first announced it like 82 years ago.
It feels like it's been that long, huh?
Yeah.
82 years.
When was the last time we saw Nick Fury do anything?
Yeah. I mean, it might be worth watching the first couple of episodes.
I'm going to fucking watch it. I don't care.
There's been a show on Hulu that I've been into recently.
Yeah, show me. Tell me. Show me and tell me.
Class of '09.
All right.
So it takes place in the story takes place in 3 different, like, I don't know what it's 3 different time frames of the group, right? And it's going to kind of lead into what we're going to talk about. Oh, this is a good buildup. I'm brilliant sometimes.
So it's sort of like It takes place in the past and the present.
It takes place in the past, present, and future.
Oh, shit.
Right. So it has a class of 2. It's an FBI show with the class of 2009 going through the FBI program. Right. And then it shows where they go after the program.
All right.
And it shows how they want to like stop crime.
Mm-hmm.
And they come up with this algorithm.
Oh, an algorithm.
Yeah. An AI.
Oh, what could go wrong?
Yeah. That eliminates crime by people's tendencies, right?
They already did that. It was called Minority Report.
Yeah, but this is way better than Minority Report.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
For a TV show, this is really fucking good.
Okay.
It's been really fucking good.
Yeah, Minority Report wasn't that good.
And it eliminates, and the machine starts just going off. Like if anybody has a violent tendencies, the machine will stop them.
Mm-hmm.
So
how will it stop them? No, don't spoil it.
Yeah, I'm not going to spoil it for anybody. I'm just leading into this because it's AI generated, right?
Right.
And there's been this whole discussion about AI recently
Yes.
that people have been into, and we've already talked about it kind of on Rise of the Machines.
Yeah. Fucking all the AI experts are like, guys, no, too far, too fast.
Yeah.
We got to slow down and figure out some rules to keep this from going Skynet on us.
Yeah. And it's going to go that way.
It does seem like it's going to go that way.
If you watch this show and think about everything that's going on right now, you're going to be like, fuck.
All right.
Right? Especially if law enforcement gets a hold of AI.
Law enforcement already has a hold of AI.
Yeah, but if the way they do it in the show,
okay,
you got to watch the show.
All right.
I'm telling people they got to watch the show because everybody's starting to get into this whole AI thing.
Yeah.
And
it's all over the fucking place.
So I've been doing a little AI stuff, right? I even had AI generate us a script for an episode.
An episode?
Yeah.
Yes, I read this. I read this episode.
Yeah. I don't know if we want to do it now. Do we want to do the whole episode now? Because we could, it can kind of take up the rest of the episode if we want to do it now.
I'll tell you what. Here's what we can do. Because I'm willing to talk about this.
Right.
I don't think we need to read it, but we could do a short at some point for people. All right. So
let's get this started because what I did is I went into AI. And
how exactly did you make this?
I went into AI script writer and I was like, okay, or it's just a writer app, I guess.
Yeah.
And I said, podcast about nothing, Shayne and I show. Think Seinfeld.
Okay.
Comedy.
All right.
That's all I put.
You didn't give it samples of our stuff? It just found us on its own?
Yep.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, people, the reason why Max is reacting this way is because when we do this script, you're going to see why.
Yeah.
It's probably better than any episode we could come up with.
It's certainly more focused.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't have the tangents.
Yeah.
They don't get distracted.
Yeah.
By they, I mean these AI Max and Shaynes.
Yeah.
Yeah. They stay on topic.
Yeah, they stay on topic.
Which is out of character, but otherwise, yeah.
And I think it gives us a kind of a thing to like, we could do a couple sentences and then, kind of go into our regular tangents.
Yeah.
But, it generated this script.
Yeah.
For us.
Yeah.
And kind of what I wanted to do is just do the script.
All right, let's just do the script.
Yeah.
Let's just do the script.
So
I got it here.
This is the AI Shayne and I nothing script.
Yeah. And it starts with the music, the intro music.
So do you have any upbeat jazzy things in your head?
I'll tell you what, I remember our old music from the YouTube days.
Yeah.
Da-do, da-da-do.
Na 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 na.
All right, and now we're going into it.
Yeah.
Hey there, everybody. Welcome to the Shayne and Max Show, the podcast about nothing.
That's right. We're here to talk about things that seem like nothing, but will make you laugh and maybe even think a little.
Today, we're tackling the concept of silence. I mean, I don't know about you, but sometimes it's just so horrifyingly awkward.
I hear you, Max. But come on, have you ever just sat in silence and listened to the sound of nothingness? Like a meditative escape.
Oh, I've definitely tried it out. But let's be real. It is hard to appreciate the sound of crickets when you're trying to fill up an entire room with small talk.
Sorry, I'm laughing because of the way we're reading it.
Yes.
It's making me laugh.
Oh, you're welcome. But also that was appropriate because we have in parentheses.
It says in parentheses I'm supposed to chuckle anyway. So yes. I get it, but hey, let's give it a try. We're gonna sit in silence for a couple seconds. Ready? Here we go.
Well, is that what it says? No. I hear it says.
I ad-libbed a little.
Don't ad-lib. We're not doing the Shayne and I show. We're doing what AI said we were going to do. No ad-libbing.
Okay, no ad-libbing.
No ad-libbing.
Okay, I'm going to read it just as it is.
Yeah, don't read it as you would say it. Read it as the AI said it.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is take 2.
Take 2.
Okay.
All right.
I get it, but hey, let's give it a try. Ready? 1, 2, 3, silence.
And then moment of silence.
It says in parentheses.
In parentheses.
Yes.
Yes. All right. You know, it's actually kind of nice. Maybe we're on to something here.
I'm supposed to laugh again, but it's actually kind of funny.
Yeah, well, yes, before it was chuckles, now it's laughs. Yeah.
Don't let it get to your head, Max. There's still much more to explore in this world of nothingness.
Speaking of which, let's move on to our second topic.
See, hold on here. They give us one topic, and we've already gone through that in like 3 minutes.
Yeah, without tangent.
Without tangents.
Without tangents. It didn't all make sense. I did say it's hard to appreciate the sound of crickets when you're trying to fill up an entire room with small talk.
Yeah.
But yeah, on to the second topic.
Yeah.
Well focused. We're keeping it brief.
Yeah.
All right. So,
all right.
Speaking of which, let's move on to our second topic. The digital world.
Dun, dun, dun.
Likes, views, followers. It's like we live in a simulation where numbers rule us all.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's great to feel validated, but sometimes it's important to take a step back and realize it's just a number on a screen.
Preach, Shayne. I mean, what's the point of having thousands of followers if none of them are your real friends?
Right. Exactly. It's important to focus on genuine relationships and experience rather than obsessing over what people think of us online.
Ha 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 ha. Well said, Shayne. I think we've tackled nothingness and given it some substance. Join us next time as we dive into another meaningless topic and make it funnier than it should be. And then we got the outro music. So I think that's it.
That's it. That's all it gave me.
That's the whole episode.
That's the whole episode. But I think it's just kind of an outline.
It is, but no.
I think we could improvise off of that.
We could, certainly, but I have no desire to do what the AI told me to do. We read this because to me it is, though it was more focused than we are able to be.
Yeah.
And though
it wasn't punchy.
Yeah, and though I've probably never in my life said "preach, Shayne," it was
only if it's been written.
Yeah, it was bizarrely similar to the real thing.
Yeah, it was super bizarre.
You didn't give it samples or anything.
No.
You just said you just said
no,
make a Shayne and I show.
I just said Shayne and I comedy Seinfeld.
Fuck, man.
Yeah,
that ain't cool.
Yeah. Could you imagine if you just started like writing other stuff? Like, I could see why the writers are on strike.
Yeah. So what's actually, yeah. No, because a lot of writers are like, shit, we're going to be out of a job.
Yeah.
And people are saying, you know, like a good AI can actually write a shitty, like your run of the mill shitty sitcom, no problem.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, dude, it's just like I just punched in a few things and I could see why I'm on the side of the writers here.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see people actually, I want to see a little, because there was no effort in that.
There was no effort in that.
You know what I mean? All I did was punch in a couple of things on a computer.
Yeah.
And it came out like I'm a genius.
Yeah. It gave us almost something similar to an actual Shayne and I episode.
Yeah.
Sure, it was 1 page long.
Yeah.
Instead of 40 minutes of rambling nonsense.
And tangents.
Yeah.
But I think people more like our nonsense and tangents.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's if you're listening
we
to us.
We talked about poop for 10 minutes before we got into it.
Yeah. And that whole thing was a tangent.
Yeah.
That whole thing.
Yeah.
That wasn't anything we planned to talk about.
Exactly.
That was not one of our topics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't feel like there's room to like improvise that kind of stuff in there.
True that.
You know?
Well, there's not. I don't think AI can
You're not going to say preach?
Well. And I'm not going to say preach. You know what? I probably am going to say that now.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's AI and it's spooky.
Yeah, it's really spooky.
And like, how did it even like?
See, that's the bizarre thing. That's the bizarre thing to me. That's the bizarre thing to me too. It's like dude, I swear to God, the only thing I did, was punch in Shayne and I comedy podcast, nothing.
Yeah,
Seinfeld.
It fucking knew our names and everything.
Yeah. Well, I told it because it came back and originally I think in the script you just said my name is I.
That's even better.
Yeah.
That's even better. That's even, but you should have left it that way.
Yeah.
That's even better.
Yeah. And, you know, it's just weird, man. It's bizarre, and it's gonna happen a lot more. I think a lot more podcasts are gonna use AI to become better. I mean, there's an upside and a downside to it.
Right.
You know, I think a lot of podcasts, or especially like true crime podcasts, are going to use the AI to come up with scripts for their stuff, so they don't have to write them anymore.
I just thought I just had the most incredible idea, and I'm going to share it with you, our loyal and beloved listeners.
Uh-oh.
Not true crime podcasts, false crime podcasts written by AI.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. The AI makes up the whole goddamn thing.
Ooh.
Yeah. And all you do is read it in a helling voice.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And your whole show could be like, is this an actual true crime or not?
Yes. And then
dude, that's a good idea.
And then angry man stabbed sad man. You know, do it in a good voice.
Right.
Like
You got to do it in a good voice. Yeah. What's the It's Always Sunny. What's the song? The Nightman.
Oh, Dayman, you mean?
Dayman, yeah.
Dayman.
Dayman.
Yeah. Good song.
Did Dayman do it?
Did Dayman do it? Did Nightman do it?
Dude, you could actually build a whole show like, is this an actual true crime or is this a false true crime?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you could do 1 week where you do that, and the next week, dude, we're giving you guys a new show.
We're giving you guys, we're not going to make it.
No.
But if you want to make it, we gave you the great idea.
You could do 1 week of an AI generated false true crime about Dayman.
Uh-huh.
And then you could do a real true crime episode the next week.
Right.
And it saves you time. While you're doing the AI thing, you could research your actual. There you go. Somebody out there.
Yeah. And then
you're welcome.
It could be a 3-week cycle.
Yeah.
And the third week, it's like, you decide which was the true and which was the false.
Exactly. You let your audience pick it up and decide. Somebody on Spotify is going to make bank off that. If they don't, you better give us a percentage too.
Yeah. Give us a cut.
Yeah.
Give us a cut. We
just gave you a whole ass show.
Yeah. Like, we've recorded this. We're putting this on the web.
Yeah.
For posterity.
Yeah.
So I think that's basically the same as a copyright.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're good.
We invented it.
We're good. We invented that.
Yeah. So if I hear a show doing that, I'm coming for you.
Coming for you.
Coming for you.
Coming for you.
Yeah. That's crazy though.
Dayman is coming for you.
Dayman, the AI episode.
The AI episode.
Have that song go, Dayman.
Oh, yeah. Fighter of Nightman.
Fighter of Nightman.
Yeah.
Charlie, this is a song about you getting raped. No, it's not.
Jeez. I fucking love that show so much.
Dude, I'm so happy it's back on.
Yeah.
The new episodes are back in Philadelphia. Like, they went off on it. Like, season 15 was weird. And probably because of the pandemic and all that.
I gotta, I need to catch up.
Yeah.
I'm a season or two behind.
Yeah. Season 15, they went to Ireland. It was a weird season.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Ireland.
It was still pretty funny.
Okay. Cool.
But not as good as not as good as like, I don't know. For me, like the best season was like season 2. Season 2 was hilarious.
Season 2 was good. Season 7 was great.
Season 7 was hilarious.
6 and 7 were both really good.
Yeah.
But in general, it's a show that keeps giving. Man.
Yeah. And now that they're back in Philadelphia, they're back at the bar, and the regular cast of like characters are coming back. They are not just the main characters, but the side characters.
Yeah, like Rickety Cricket.
Yeah, Cricket's back. Like
nice.
Charlie's creepy pedophile uncle's back.
Bill Ponderosa?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So it's good to have all those side characters back.
Maybe the
funny,
McDoyles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool to see the McDoyles again.
Yeah. Good old McDoyles.
Yeah. Good old me. But I feel like we go on a lot of tangents about It's Always Sunny.
We do. Well, that's because it's a fantastic show.
Yeah.
There's a reason that it is the longest running live action sitcom of all time, at least in the English language.
Yeah. It's a good show, man.
And
you should watch it. There was some other stuff I wanted to talk about too.
Fuck it. I think we're good.
And I completely, and I'm going to get done with this and remember, oh yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. I talked about the lactose intolerant thing. You're saying it's food poisoning. It could be food poisoning.
Yeah, because lactose intolerance isn't going to be like a nuisance and then all of a sudden give you
Like
fucking
food poisoning would give me,
violent
yeah, and
diarrhea.
food poisoning would give me like stomach cramps and all that shit, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
did
and
you
that's
have
what
all
I had.
that?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fucking food poisoning, man.
yeah.
Yeah,
Wonder what I ate.
it's the chicken, probably. You
Probably.
might have undercooked it a bit, or maybe it had gone bad.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Did it have a smell to it?
No, it seemed like it would be all right, but it was frozen chicken that I cooked in a crock pot
All right. You might have
from Target.
undercooked it a bit.
Yeah,
Uh,
it could have been. Whatever it was violent.
yeah.
It was not fun.
Or maybe some other ingredient got tainted with some shit.
Yeah. Maybe it was the Greek yogurt that got tainted with some shit.
Well, if you ate it the day before and it was fine, it probably was not the Greek yogurt.
Yeah. It's over now.
It's over now.
It's over now.
So we're going to do an experiment.
What's that?
For one day, Shayne is going to eat nothing but Greek yogurt and we'll see what happens.
No, I'm not. That's horrible.
Just get one of those like big half-gallon
I
things.
have one.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to eat the whole thing.
Eat the whole thing in one day. That's all you eat that day.
No.
And we'll see what happens.
No, I'm not doing that.
You can, if you want, supplement it with some Metamucil because it's important to have a bit of fiber in your diet.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
All right.
I'm not doing that.
Then we'll never find out if you're truly lactose intolerant.
I could eat a big tub of ice cream and find out that way.
I mean, you could, but it would be less gross and I think generally less entertaining.
It'd be more entertaining if I eat a big thing of
non-fat yogurt
and then fucking throw it up on TikTok, the videos up on TikTok or something.
Well, you could throw the videos up on TikTok or just, you know what? Just eat half a gallon of Greek yogurt. Just do it.
Tell everybody I found a new diet hack.
Fucking Nike that. Yeah, I found a new diet hack. If you want to shit out a whole week's worth of food, just chug a half gallon of Greek yogurt.
Because some of these diet hacks on TikTok, dude, that was the other thing. Some of these diet hacks on TikTok are just fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's fucking, there's some that are actually legit, but there's some that are just like, you just can't buy this because of this. You can't buy that because of that. You can't buy this because, you know, it has this ingredient in here. And it's, you're not going to lose weight if you have this ingredient in here. And I can't remember what the ingredient is.
Dude, I've seen some where it's like, all you got to do is squeeze a lemon and then mix in like some cinnamon and fucking a celery
those are the ones
stick.
that are weird.
Yeah. And then all you got to do is just drink one of those a day and you'll lose 8 pounds every day.
It's magic.
It's magical.
And I'm sharing it right here on TikTok, bro.
Yeah. Do you want to know why people back in olden days weren't all fat? It's
because
it's not it's not because of famine. It's because they did this.
My boomer parents showed it to me, and I don't think it's been released on TikTok.
Yeah.
Or YouTube. And I'm going to show it to you.
Yeah. Ever since I started squeezing a lemon and putting in turmeric and a little raw chicken, I've been losing weight like crazy.
Excuse me. I just put in, a little raw chicken.
Yeah, you know what you do?
Here's what you got to do. There's one where this guy, oh, that brings me. So this guy was so busy working out 4 times a day.
Yeah.
And getting in calories with stuff. So you know what he did?
What'd he do?
He made a meat shake.
A meat shake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what the meat shake consists of?
What?
Cooked meat and water.
That's just it?
Yeah. He cooked the meat, threw the meat in a blender and put the water in and
just chugged that?
And just chugs it. And he's like, you're not doing it for taste. It tastes awful.
Yeah, I believe you. You know what else is a meat shake?
What's that?
Before it like firms up?
What's that?
Bologna. It's just a meat slurry that they put into this casing and then somehow it firms up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it's just, and this guy was doing this like 3 times a day.
That's nasty.
Yeah. Like 10 ounces of chicken blended up.
Oh.
Oh. In a shaker cup.
fucking just eat the I mean, dude, you have teeth. Consider it a jaw workout.
And he's like, this saves me time. I don't got to worry about it.
Ugh. Something wrong with that guy.
And then you would eat 10 ounces of Greek yogurt with orange juice on top of the Greek yogurt, which is actually pretty good.
Orange juice on top of the Greek yogurt?
Yeah, you mix the orange juice and it becomes like a liquid. But he didn't eat solid food.
He didn't eat solid food?
No, it was all like liquid.
All right. You know what he could have done instead of going to the gym.
And he was working out, like he was doing CrossFit workouts like 4 times a day.
Yeah, and you know what he could have done instead of that?
He sat on his couch, ate Oreo thins.
Fucking squeeze a lemon and put in 2 teaspoons of turmeric. And then you know how when you buy frozen chicken and you thought there's that juice at the bottom of the bag?
Yeah.
1 ounce of that juice. and just take that once a day. And
you'll lose 8 pounds.
You'll lose 8 pounds.
Guaranteed.
Every day.
Every day.
Here's the one thing. It's mostly going to be 8 pounds of like bile. So you're going to want to stay hydrated. Yeah, you won't be able to drink water. You're going to need an IV.
Yeah, you're going to need a liquid IV of H2O.
Fucking saline, bags of saline straight into the vein. Otherwise, you will die of dehydration day 2.
Day 2, yeah.
Day 2, yeah.
Day 2 would be horrible. You could also, if you're going to do that diet, throw in a Rice Krispie treat before you work out because you need the instant sugar and the carbs.
You could. Or you could have that Rice Krispie treat right before the whole lemon chicken thing.
Yeah.
And you'll puke it up before you digest it.
Yeah. I don't think that's the call before you go and work. I think you're going to need the simple sugars and the simple carbs before you go and work out. So, I'm trying to be a little more logical about this.
Here's the thing. We're talking about 2 different things.
Right.
You're talking about working out.
Right.
And I'm talking
You're just talking about straight losing weight.
I'm talking about inducing violent illness to lose weight.
Yeah. So you don't got to do nothing.
You don't got to do nothing.
And then you could tell all your friends how you lost 16 pounds in 1 week.
Yeah. But I'm going to tell you this, that much puking is actually a hell of a workout.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a night of just crazy puking?
Yeah.
And then the next day you're like, oh, my abs.
Your abs
hurt.
My
fucking abs.
Yeah. Fucking crazy.
Crazy.
So I think that's going to do it for this episode.
Yeah. No,
I think we're good.
Yeah.
We did our AI thing. We talked about puke.
Poop and puke.
Yeah, we got it all in there.
We got it all in. This is a full meal for you guys.
Yeah, we gave you guys a new idea for a true crime podcast.
That's right. Welcome. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Find out if the Dayman's an actual real killer.
Yeah. Or Scotty Mulligan.
Got it. Scotty what?
Scotty Mulligan.
Scotty Mulligan?
Scotty Mulligan.
Is that the guy's name? So here's what you do is you go to your AI generator, right? You punch in crimes of Scotty Mulligan.
Yes, crimes of Scotty Mulligan.
Script. And then you just do an episode of his crimes. That's a fucking brilliant idea.
Just read it into a mic.
Yeah.
And fucking put it out there.
Yeah. And then the next week you do a real true crime episode. And by the end of the 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Yeah.
Week 3.
If you let your audience decide which one was real and which one was fake.
Yeah.
That's $1 million show right there.
Yeah. One will be a page long and have certain nonsensical things in it.
Yeah.
And the other, ideally, will be a well thought out and researched true crime podcast. So I think the people will be able to figure it out, but still.
Yeah. Anyway, that's going to do it. Until next time, people.
Yeah.
Hang in there.
Yep. And wait. Before we stop.
Right.
Do not, under any circumstances, eat raw chicken. Don't do it. That whole thing was a do not eat raw chicken. Do not
try Max's diet plan.
Do not do that for real. I will not do that. I have not done that, and you do not do that. It will not help you in any way. It will only hurt, I promise. Please, whatever you do, don't consume raw chicken.
And celery and turmeric.
The raw chicken's the main thing. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Bad things will happen.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
All right. Bye.